Am I going to die?
This is something that can never happen to me.
It's just a story of another person.
But I did my best to prevent. After all I did, I still get it.
I want to live. I want my life. I don't want to die. There's so much I have not done yet.
I'm Faithful. I am a part-time news presenter with RTM. I'm also a life member of BCWA.
My name is Ranjit, breast cancer survivor, and my lived experience has been since 1998, and I'm glad to be here in this session.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an artist. I've been doing a lot of work with BCWA as a charity work.
Thank you, Body Perfect, for having me here. My name is Naliza Faro Rosie. I am a breast cancer survivor since 2020, and I'm also the Vice President of Breast Cancer Welfare Association, Malaysia.
What we have in common here is all four of us are breast cancer survivors. So if we were to recall back to the days before we were diagnosed, so what come to your mind when you hear about breast cancer before you were diagnosed those days? So for me, it's just like cancer. Breast cancer is a cancer, so it's like scary, life-threatening, I can die. So that's what I think before I learned anything about breast cancer. So how about you, Ranjit?
I won't get breast cancer because I lived a very healthy life, and I ate healthy food. I did my exercises. So why should I get breast cancer?
I think same goes to me. I didn't expect it to happen in my life. I never thought that, it could happen to me. Never once that it come across my mind. I think the thing that I did was I just think that it's just a story of another person. I just let it slide every time it comes to me. I'm just, it's not gonna happen.
I come from a family of with history of breast cancer. My mom passed away due to breast cancer. I have five aunts who had breast cancer. Two are still surviving, and I have a few cousins who had breast cancer. So I know the odds are there, but I did my best to prevent. So I eat mainly organic food, and I try to be vegetarian at least twice a week. And I led a very active life. I used to climb mountains, and I used to race go-karts. Okay, I've done what I can to mitigate, but it still happens. So I'm like, after all I did, I still get it.
So I think the viewer must be interested to know. So given with or without knowledge about this breast cancer, when we were informed you're diagnosed with breast cancer, so what were the emotions?
When we get breast cancer, uncertainty becomes real, that you don't know what's coming up. So that uncertainty is something none of us think of until something drastic happens in our lives. And secondly, this issue of coping with it, all these things about why me, or feeling disappointed or being fearful, all this is to do with our relationship with our loved ones, our dear ones, our family. We are afraid of separation from our family. You see, the thing is, breast cancer doesn't fall in your radar until you get it. Before that, even if you read the papers, you don't bother, you just turn the page. You see a magazine, you read a bit of the story and you turn the page. It's not going to happen to me. Why should I read it? So that feeling is there, and then suddenly we get it. And I remember during my time when I was diagnosed, I asked the doctor and the nurses, can I meet someone who's still alive after breast cancer? They couldn't find anyone.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they couldn't find. And there was a nurse working in that hospital who had breast cancer 3 years earlier. They sent her up to see me. So she came to see me, and she sat in front of me and cried because she has not gotten over her breast cancer issues. So I gave her counseling.
Something just come to my mind. Other than the uncertainty that that gave us so much fear, there's another struggle. Is to the mastectomy. To remove your breast is another big struggle for me. The decision making, decide, because for my case, bilateral, one side, the surgeon told me you don't have a choice. because it's more than one lump there, you don't have a choice. I don't give you a choice. You have to remove it. So another side, okay, just one lump, clear, one lump. You have a choice. You can keep it if you want, or you can remove the whole thing. So that is a very tough decision for me. The fear, it's not so much, but not willing to let go. Something so it's part of you. So even the day before the surgery, I took photo.
Honestly, I did the same
You
thing.
did?
Like, that's the
Yes.
last thing.
It's the last thing. That's the only memory I have. So I took photo. So when I lie on the surgery, in the theater, I also say goodbye to her. I apologize. I say I love you. I'm gonna miss you. It's very tough. The toughest part for me is to bid farewell to my breast.
Well, actually, I had lump in both breasts, but the other one is benign. So whenever I look at myself in the mirror, if I had known that option, I could remove both.
And you
know?
did? And you
I
did?
did. I did. No, I was.
She did.
I went.
She was too late.
Yeah, it's, I only have. I was given just a week, right? So I didn't have. I didn't know that I had options. I can do both, and I was not asked whether I want to remove both or just one. I was told it's only necessary to remove one. So I just went along with the surgeon. I didn't go for reconstruction because there are risks,
There is.
and then the surgeon also did not recommend that I do reconstruction. So I'm alright. I can live with missing breast now. I'm thankful that I have a supportive husband. I asked my husband, and he said, no, there's no need to do, and I also thought, okay, we're not well endowed. I think with or without reconstruction, it still look the same,
I don't have both breasts. I don't wear a bra. Nobody looks at me. I walked in, these people look at me, oh, very nice dress, this and that. Nobody knows I have no breasts. And I'm not wearing a petticoat or a bra or anything. Nobody looks at you until you speak about it.
True.
Yes.
If you go through lumpectomy, you don't remove the whole breast. What the research actually found when they first decided to do lumpectomies was that it doesn't have, if the breast cancer comes back on the side where the lump is removed, it doesn't impact on your lifespan. Your life will still be the same lifespan because the cancer is in the breast. It doesn't kill you. That's the reason why they decided to conserve the breast by only removing the lump, the cancerous lump, and a healthy margin around it. Yeah, that's why they say mastectomy. They won't say it's 100% free from cancer. They will
Only
say
mitigate
that
the risk.
there's a certain percentage that you could get, maybe 5% or so. So I'm not sure about the percentage, but yes, that is the reason why after many, many years of trials and research studies, they made a decision that you can do lumpectomy. That is why 25 years ago we never had that.
I mean, I had personal experience with that. See, my late mother, she refused to go for treatment. When she was diagnosed, it's already at a very late stage. Actually, she was diagnosed. I think she already had that cancer, a couple of years before. But it's just that she refused to let us touch anything there or go and seek any treatment. So she was only diagnosed after I was diagnosed because it just happened that she was in ICU and I just asked the doctor to just check, and it was confirmed she had cancer, and it's already too late to do anything. But earlier she had a choice, right? She had a choice to either seek treatment or not seek treatment. So yes, I mean, the difference between is not just early detection but also in seeking treatment.
Yes.
With treatment, I think she would have a better chance to survive.
But
Yeah.
again, the detection is so important. You cannot
Yes,
delay.
Correct.
Sometimes you
Mm.
felt the lump through self-examination, but
Yes.
you just ignored it. You
Yeah.
want to face it because you have that uncertainty and the fear that what if it's
Yeah.
cancer, right?
Yeah.
Bridget have plenty of experience to share.
We did a lot of campaigns in public to provide early detection programs, and also together with Body Perfect. If you learn how to be familiar with your breast changes, any change with it is different from normal. is what you need to go and see the doctor for that. And I remember one of our volunteers, she had never had breast cancer before.
Oh, okay.
And she was with us doing a lot of volunteer work. She found her breast lump as small as a rice grain.
Oh, amazing.
That's great.
That's
That's how powerful, if
Yeah.
you have enough of knowledge,
Yeah,
if your awareness is there,
Yeah.
highly alert.
look at your breast, feel your breast.
I think that's one
If-
way to love yourself.
If
right?
there's something different from before, go and see the doctor.
There's another thing I learned from all this NGO is doing this self-examination is not to detect cancerous lump. It's the way to love yourself, familiarize with your body. This is normal, this is abnormal. So it's one way to love yourself. You know, when we wash our face, just extend it to your breast. Massage, and this
Yeah,
part also
massage
we must
everything.
massage. You just extend a bit
Yeah.
more, instead of just focus on the face, right?
Yeah, we tell them, one pimple you get worried. You never look at this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just do slightly more, a few seconds, just make a whole lot of
Improving.
difference.
Survival rates are improving as long as people come early to get their treatment done on time. Their chances of survival are much higher.
We lost our breast, but we gain more on the other
Yes.
side.
We discover new things.
Yes. New life. Somehow, I think we have to summarize it a bit. Say, like during this Pink October month, in terms of raising the awareness among the women and also the viewers, whoever around us. So let's think of something. Just send out a message to the viewers.
women out there, trust me, just go get yourself checked. Okay, you don't have to wait for anyone in your family to get diagnosed. You don't have to wait. Even if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, go ahead. It's your life, it's your body. You're responsible for your body. Do not wait. And honestly, breast cancer has been becoming a common.
It's number one in Malaysia now.
Right.
Yeah, top breast cancer.
So,
top cancer.
whoever you are, get your siblings all together like me. It doesn't matter how old you are. You don't have to wait. Even the government is giving free ticket for you to go do mammogram.
If if you're detected with breast cancer, do not be afraid to get treatment. Do not be afraid to undergo lumpectomy or mastectomy and continue with the treatment. Yeah, it's very important. It will help save life.
The earlier you go, the higher the chances of you saving your breast. So, which means that if it is a very small cancerous lump or any change, they don't need to remove the whole breast. So you can still have your breast. So that's important. However, there are many of us living without breasts. We're still alive.
Yeah.
We still function like normal. And breast cancer brings pain in the beginning, brings a lot of emotional pain in the beginning, but you end up a better person. You end up being a person who has gone through a life-changing experience, and your outlook about life becomes very different from before. So the person you are, it's a new life, it's a new outlook in life.
It's a new
So
you.
that's what is important. So like what Body Perfect is talking about, early detection, that is what we should keep pushing.
Early detection, timely medical treatment, save your breast, save your life, and save your family members as well.
Cheers.
Cheers
You.
for better life after breast cancer.
Let courage shine. Together, let's illuminate in pink.